Breaking, update. Carlee Russell had her day in court. Yes, sentenced in the abduction hoax case. Now let's get to it.
Carlee Russell giving a tearful apology in court today, pleading guilty after faking her own kidnapping.
Hey everyone, welcome to the mix. So like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. For those who are digitally passing by, go ahead and smash that subscription button. Yes! For everyone, hit the notification bell. That way you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel. If you are interested in donating, head on over to the cash app right here. Further donation information is in the description section of this post, you guys. As you can see what this video is going to be about, let me just hop right into it. Yes, I have a slideshow of the scammers that are out here, scammer alerts. But one particular scammer, Carlee Russell, as you can see right here, yes, she had her day in court. Yes, as you can see, I played a snippet of that clip, and let me go ahead and share more of what took place, and then I will come back with more of my commentary, reaction, opinion. Again, don't forget to like this video, share this video as well. Liking the video, you guys, sharing the video is free 99. Yes, it is. So let me go ahead and share the rest of the snippet, and then I'll come back more of my commentary, reaction, and opinion.
And there is no plea agreement here. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
In CC 23-888, as to the misdemeanor offense of making a false police report, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And in CC 23-889, as to the misdemeanor offense of making a false police report, how do you plead?
Guilty.
But B, did you go over this document with your lawyers?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature at the bottom?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied that your attorneys, Mr. Henry Anthony, Richard Jaffe, and Lucky Miller, good and competent attorneys and have represented you well?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with the plea agreements in these cases?
Yes, sir.
You're pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, sir.
All right. At this time, I find that your plea was made knowingly and voluntarily, and based on your plea, I find you guilty. Before sentencing, first, is there anything that the Attorney General's office would like to add?
Yes, Your Honor, if you don't mind. Where I've asked to speak today, and I have a lot to say, but the court has asked me to limit it to 2 minutes, and so I will do that. First of all, this case has always been about respect for law enforcement and respect for this community as a whole. Ms. Russell faked a kidnapping, duped the community, and contrived this situation. We still, Judge, don't know, to this day, where she was, how she got there, what she was doing, with whom she was doing it with. Once we figured out that she was supposedly missing, the community got involved. Hundreds of people got involved. They took time away from their families, their work, their fun. Law enforcement got involved, from federal, state, to local. And they took time away from their family, their people, their work, other cases that needed to be solved. The contention that Ms. Russell knew this would happen. She had researched it on the computer. She had researched search terms about Amber Alerts and the movie Taken, all of those things. And then, Judge, when she came home, we have ring camera footage of her walking casually down her parents' street, and when she gets in front of her parents' house, she runs up there and starts beating on the door. Police were called. The body cams show that she's flailing around and still perpetuating this ruse that she was kidnapped. The ambulance was called. She goes to the hospital and she finally speaks with law enforcement, and that's when she tells the story about that orange-haired man and woman playing with her hair and eating cheeses. This ruse continues. And it doesn't stop until a couple of days later when her lawyer issues a statement. That because of this ongoing complete disrespect for this community as well as law enforcement, it is our contention that she should get some jail time. I understand that it's a misdemeanor. I do. But because of the effect it has had on law enforcement as well as on the community, we feel even if it's weekends in jail or nights in jail, that some sort of incarceration is warranted in this case.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Morris. All right. Is there anything from the defense attorneys?
Judge, what we're going to do is I'll let Ms. Russell make a statement.
Okay. Ms. Russell, before being sentenced, you do have a right to make a statement. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, I want to genuinely apologize for my actions and the resulting negative impact inflicted onto others. I made a grave mistake while trying to fight through various emotional issues and stress. I am extremely remorseful for the panic, fear, and various range of negative emotions that were experienced across the nation. I want to specifically acknowledge and take accountability for the pain and embarrassment that I inflicted upon my family, my church family, friends, neighbors, community, and all of those who were directly involved in search efforts for me. I also extend my sincerest apologies to the Hoover Police Department and every other law enforcement agency and personnel for the position that I put them in and for the resources used. I absolutely regret my decision and in hindsight wish that I had cried for help in a totally different manner. My prayer is that I will be extended grace and given the opportunity to redeem who I truly am and restore the positively esteemed character that I have worked so hard to attain for the 25 years of my life.
You guys, okay, you heard it on that clip. Carlee Russell issues her own apology, official, of course, at the direction of her attorney. But I believe her apology was genuine, and I believe she actually had something to do with the write-up regarding her apology. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about her apology? You all see, you heard how the state was going hard at her. Oh my gosh, they wanted to give her like 20-30 days in jail. Oh my goodness, they wanted to set an example. Now come on, y'all. I think the state was being overzealous, in my opinion, you guys. And like Carlee Russell said in her statement, pretty much that, she was very apologetic. I didn't play the entire statement, so head on over to that YouTube channel and watch the entire, footage. This is just a snippet of it. So, but basically, this is the first time, to my understanding, she's ever been in trouble legally in terms of criminal wise. So, at this point in time, it's time to get past that. Do you think the plea agreement was fair? And in my opinion, absolutely, because that's what the law says. Alabama, to my understanding, doesn't have laws against 911 calls, fraudulent 911 calls, and things of that nature, fraudulent complaints. But to my understanding, I think they're working on possibly getting that done on a local level in in Alabama, in terms of felony wise. So they don't have anything like that. So she was just, she pled guilty to 2 misdemeanors, and the judge obviously suspended her jail sentence. And to my understanding too, there's more, like I said, there's more to the clip. The judge was basically like, he's going to treat her the same as he treated any other non-popular criminal offense type of case, that didn't make it to mainstream media or didn't make it to the internet. So, and I think that's fair. I think that's fair. The judge is fair in this. Her attorney is hella good. Emery, oh my gosh. Carlee Russell has a great attorney. I will drop the link in the description section of this post. Her attorney is top tier, top notch. To my understanding, he was a judge of, I think on a municipal level as well. So, but I did some digging background on him, and to my understanding, ran for mayor. He wasn't successful with that. I think he ran for mayor a couple times, but he didn't secure the votes to become mayor, obviously. But he knows his stuff and is well regarded, well respected in the legal community. And you guys, I've done so many different commentaries and opinions and on different legal cases on my channel, celebrity, non-celebrity, all of that, things of this nature. And as I stated before, a lot of these attorneys, whether they be private attorney, whether they work for the state, whether they are judges, they're all part of the same legal community. So they come across one another in passing when it comes to, they have these legal conferences, continuing education conferences. So they all run in the same circle, and yeah, they will find themselves on opposing ends at one point in time in their life. But hey, trust me, it's all love and respect behind the scenes with these people. They go to, generally speaking, they probably go to the same country clubs. They know people that know people. They have major connections when it comes to political wise. A lot of politicians, they run in the same circle with them as well. So, but yeah, her attorney is top notch. I felt kind of bad, you guys. Like, call me a sucker if you want. I can see that Carlee got a little agitated when the state ran down the story, their narrative of what took place. Like, hey, this happened, that happened. We still don't know who helped her, this and that. And people took away from their jobs, their families, to all hands on deck, to search for her. We still don't know this and that. And she needs to do some jail time. So, but yeah, I can tell she got agitated. I can tell her attorneys was a little annoyed as well. They're like, Judge, you gonna let her say all this? But the judge did give the state that time, under 2 minutes, and the state came, smoking, pow, 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 shots fired, shots fired. Wow. So, but yeah, so what are your thoughts about what the state said? It was fair. All is fair. I mean, contingent on the law, and the law is the law is. So, hey, she has 2 misdemeanors, and I'm quite sure, and there's restitution to my understanding as well, possibly. I'm quite sure possibly her parents are probably going to pay that, or they both are going to collectively pay that. She probably have to check in here and there. I'm not sure how long her probation will be. But yeah, so the case is now closed, you guys. Carlee Russell's sentence, she pled guilty to 2 misdemeanors. The judge suspended her jail sentence, so she will be doing probation. I'm not quite sure how long that is though, but yeah. So what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat, you guys. Thank you all for your continued support here on the mix. Stay tuned, everyone. I have a giveaway scheduled for next weekend. I will try to update you guys on the details of that by Thursday. So stay connected, stay tuned, stay connected to the community section. That's where I will be dropping about the giveaway. Hopefully I'm able to do a couple cash giveaways, and snack to stay tuned. I really appreciate you guys. This is my way of showing my appreciation. I'm doing giveaways now once every quarter. So, but yeah, stay tuned, stay connected. Thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to like this video and share it. Like, share. Like, share, drop a cash app if you're interested in donating, and all donations go towards content enhancement creation. But state, wow, I mean, come on now. I'm quite sure they've seen other cases within their community, within their county, or area, somebody lying. So this is not the first, I do not believe. you know, to my understanding. I don't have proof that this is not the first in their area, but I'm almost inclined to think that this is not the first time they've experienced something like this. Probably not on this magnitude, but a lie is a lie is a lie is a lie. Come on now, you know. So whether it's a big lie, small lie, whatever, to law enforcement or just false reports, I'm quite sure they get that, or they have gotten that before in the past. Again, I don't have proof of that, but if I was a guessing or betting person, I would say it probably has happened. You know, so while they trying to make it seem like, oh, throw her in jail in a dungeon, you know, let her suffer. You know, oh gosh, I get what Carlee did, and I'm not making any excuses for her, but mental illness is a disease, you know, in my opinion. And I heard that specifically from a judge in one of my legal classes, Judge Douglas, yeah. In one of my legal class, Judge Douglas, domestic relations judge. He was my civil professor. I think it was civil litigations or civil law. Civil law I took. And he handled divorces, child support, all of that, custody issues and all of that. And he said out his mouth, and I quote, you know, and I'm paraphrasing, mental illness is a disease. And I thought about that, like, why I never thought about it that before. And that's just, like I said, I'm quoting that, and that's his opinion. And when you think about it, it could be, you know, I don't know if it's actually technically a disease, mental illness, but wow, and that goes back to, you know, Carlee Russell. Maybe she does have a lot of mental disorders or disconnects when it comes to certain things. So I'm not in her body, I'm not part of her family, I don't know her experience as a kid coming up, so, or what triggers things like that, or maybe she has an issue with rejection. To my understanding, her boyfriend, who I think is a high value, they call it, I think, or maybe an F boy, I don't know. It's a mixture of things. There was a lot of rumors going around last year about this when it took place. So like I said, I would drop the links in the description section of this post, but just trying to, you know, people on the internet investigating, trying to dig deep as to what's going on, what her boyfriend is, and that, and it was alleged that he was cheating on her, etc., but he's a college, I think, graduate as well. So I don't know if it was a rejection type of thing. Maybe she don't know how to deal with, you know, because sometimes some people don't know how to deal with rejection, and they go through life thinking gimme, and when they say no, they have a meltdown in some way, shape, or form. Now, what that meltdown would look like, I have absolutely no idea. You know, so maybe it is something like that, you know, so don't ask me how I know this, but hey, your girl the mix, I'm of a different age group, so, you know, I done been on this earth for some years now, I know a little something, so listen up, shouties, no, but yeah, you guys, so, and I'm just like speculating and just giving my opinion and commentary right now, about this whole entire situation, so just to tap into, so what could possibly have triggered her, in terms of maybe mental disorder, and I know that that's not an excuse, but if it is something that she's battling with or suffering from, hopefully she is, and I think she is getting some counseling, some therapy, and I'm a big proponent of therapy, whatever it is, to help you navigate whatever situations, and moving forward, how to assist you with navigating certain situations that may be similar and may bring forth certain triggers, unhealthy triggers, if that makes sense. So yeah, get the help that you need, get the help that you need. Therapy, it is a must, you know, in my opinion. Speaking to someone to help you talk things out so you know how to react or respond, or maybe not in whatever situation. Sometimes you just have to let it be and let, you know, nature take its course with whatever it is, life changing, and whatever that may look like for you, meditation, prayer, and go into that mode possibly, but reacting in terms of a way where you trying to take control. Sometimes that in that space, depending on what it is, it may never work out successfully, you know. So basically, be able to control what you can control, and some things just say less and let it be, you know, and take the necessary steps, provided that it's legal, you know, to do what you need to do for yourself or whatever. So, but yeah, you guys, so drop some comments in the chat. Oh yeah, the states, wow, they was going hard. Feel bad for them. As a matter of fact, I did. So she asked for grace, you guys. You know, Carlee asked for grace. This could, you would want grace. Nobody is perfect. We're far from perfect. If you all have kids, you want grace for your kids. You know, so you or your family member could be on this side. May not be the situation. It could be in other spaces or capacity. So, you gotta think. It may not be this situation. It could be in other scenarios outside of something that's illegal or whatever, or skeptical. I mean, you could be actually an innocent person in all of whatever, and you would want grace and mercy, or you could have just been caught in a crossfire and you would want grace and mercy, whatever it is, whatever that may look like, you know, or you could have made a legit valid mistake, life, or poor decision, and you know, it may not have you behind bars, but you will want grace and mercy and compassion from other people. So just put yourself in her shoes, you know, not literally in a literal sense, but you know what I'm saying. So thank you guys for your continued support. Like this video, share this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.